Welcome to Curious Conversations with Tully and Sarah.
We sit down and chat with business owners, entrepreneurs, and some of the best conversation starters.
This is a podcast about real life lessons and people doing cool shit. Welcome back to another episode of Curious Conversations, Wednesday, and you have Sarah and I for a solo episode. We're both in the same jumper.
Bound to happen. We have an activewear brand.
We're in the same jumper.
I correct myself. We have a lifestyle brand.
Yes, we have a lifestyle brand, and formerly, when I started it, it was a yoga brand, then it's been an activewear brand, and now it's a lifestyle brand because always evolving. And we actually just had a conversation with someone before who's a business owner, just completely different business, but probably more retail and service. And she was just telling us that she's always kind of rejigging her business plans and her goals, strategies every week. So not that we're changing, that we're a fashion or lifestyle brand every week, but we're always evolving, and it's important in business, as we've learned through our business series.
100%. I've taken so much away from that.
Yeah, it's actually probably one of my favorite series. And next week we're actually recording with someone I'm so excited about because she's kind of, I'm not going to name her name, but it's very...
You've named her on previous episodes.
I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You said it was going to come out a couple of weeks ago, but it didn't.
No, I'm saying who we're recording with next week.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like your Web 3. Is that what you call it, Web 3?
Yeah.
Web 3 kind of AI world as well that she's kind of got herself into. So I find that so fascinating because it's still very new but very much on topic with everyone, because everyone loves like your chat GBT and stuff like that. But a little bit too much. I'm kind of getting annoyed of it.
I asked Chat this morning, and you're going to be like, of course you bloody did. So it's eclipse season, and eclipse season is happening in Pisces, and Pisces has to do with your North Node. So I said all my astrology and all my houses is in Chat. So I said to Chat this morning, I was like, good morning, Chat. With eclipse season coming up in Pisces, what house does this affect of me, and what can I expect? And a whole run sheet.
It's crazy. Like, I do think ChatGPT is like cool for some elements of your life, and definitely for business. Like, there's a lot of things that I think a lot of businesses utilize ChatGPT, and it's like changed lives.
But are we losing our skill of creativity?
Yes, I think so. I think, yes, it is so handy in so many ways, but I don't know. I feel like there's like this disconnect between, like your creative mind, and not just your creative, your like articulate mind, and then ChatGPT. It's a fucking robot. So it's like, and we get like a lot of like show proposals, or a lot of like proposals in general for like Tellu or like whatever it is. And you can 100% tell if Chat has written the email, and that automatically gives me the ick.
Well, it also, now you can test it, but because it leaves a watermark on the script behind it. So
Does it?
Yes. You can
I didn't know that.
You can test everything.
What if you copy and paste it?
You have to clear that watermark off it in a program.
I did not know that. I need to see what that looks like. I've not seen that. Is that a new feature?
Yep. In the Chat 5 update.
I did not know that. Well, you learn something every day. I didn't know that. I've never
Pretty
seen
sure
it.
I sent you the video on it.
I don't know. On TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't think I watched that one, but that's crazy. That is insane. So
we have that coming up next week.
Yeah, which will be fun, and that's obviously part of the business series. And Sarah's going to start her inflammation series soon.
Very soon. Hopefully I've shifted from my Debbie Downer mood by then. I'm just putting – I didn't say that. Other people have said it. I'm like, all right.
I didn't say it.
You didn't not say it.
As if I was going to say it. I know when you're in one of those moods, I'm not going to say it because I know you'll get even more a Debbie Downer. So I definitely did not say it.
There's nothing wrong with being a Debbie Downer.
No, everyone's a Debbie Downer some stage of their lives. It's just how you pick yourself up and like recognize that you're being, not that I'm saying you are, but like recognize that your energy's a little bit off.
100%. And I've been
like, how do you shift that? I think it's doing
it's a great question. I think it's upping your self-care. Yeah. Doing the little things, like going for a walk. I went and had acupuncture yesterday. I am trying to have less pressure on myself with work. Like, you know what? You just have to have fun. We did an episode a few weeks ago on we need to have more fun. Yeah. Life is not that serious. We just heard a really sad story
that made me
in
really
the office.
sad.
I'm like, you know what? We get one shot at this thing we call life.
Yeah.
We got to actually live it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's yeah, that story like wigged me out. I was like, whoa, my problems are not so bad.
There's so many things that are happening to younger people now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had no fear and you could do whatever you want and lived however you want, do you think you're living that way right now?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm too scared, or like something's obviously pushing me back. I think scared's like maybe not risk just
What's
scared.
our favourite saying?
No, I know. Over the uncomfortable, what is it again? Over the hill of uncomfortable. Oh my God.
Over the other side of fear is freedom.
That's what I meant to say.
And I'm not like, look, I don't live that way either. So
I
like,
absolutely do not.
Pot calling the kettle black here. But I'm moving forward. I'm trying to be more mindful of how I feel and how I want to live my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we all have responsibilities. We can't do willy-nilly things like whenever.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I don't know. It's always when death or something happens that you think of things like this, or you hear sad stories like we heard today. But maybe we just have to do the simple meditation of sitting with ourselves when we're older and have a conversation with them. And they're like, you shouldn't have taken it so seriously. You should have had more fun. You should have traveled more.
Yeah.
If you sat with your older self right now, what would she say to you?
I mean, exactly that. Like, you should have cared less. Not cared less. I think caring is like a beautiful thing, but like care less of not being so, like scared, and like do more, like live your life, basically.
Are you living?
I mean, yeah, I'm living, but I could be living more.
There's a big difference between living and existing, right?
Yeah. I mean, and it's so weird because like life very much is like the weeks go so quick. Like I look at the calendar now and I'm like, oh my God, it's like nearly mid-September. Where has time gone?
I planned my family Christmas this last week.
Oh, that gives me anxiety.
My auntie messaged me and was like, we need to plan Christmas. But did you see what I posted yesterday on my stories about time and why time goes quick? So I posted this thing yesterday and it really resonated with me. And it said that time goes faster when you're older because routine speeds things up. Novelty and new experiences slows down time. So when we're an adult, we get so stuck in a routine that we forget to have new experiences.
That's so true. That when you were just saying that, I don't know if you find this, but like, remember we used to go to LA, the days used to go so slow. And I'm like, oh my God, can the day get quicker? Like, is it nighttime yet?
You think about when you go on a holiday.
Oh, yeah, days go so slow.
So slow.
But it makes so much sense.
Yep.
So much sense.
I don't know. Like, obviously we have responsibilities, bills to pay. You've got a child to look after. You have to think of all of these things. But at the same time, it's like, oh. What do I want?
So true.
And I don't think we ask ourselves those questions enough.
Nah, no way. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's like such an interesting topic because like you said, when things in your life, like remember when your grandfather died, like you were very much in that, like just live your life. And then you get stuck in the vortex of life and then you forget about it. And then you hear another sad story. It's kind of like, I also think that events like that happen in your life, or you hear stories like that in your life for a sign or a wake up call to be like, okay, book that trip.
Yeah.
Do that. Like,
I mean, how many times have you told me that we're going to Japan and China?
Yeah, I know. Seriously. I know.
And that's usually me being the talker and not the doer.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously, we actually do need to go to China.
Words and actions, huh?
Yeah. So that's what's been happening. Sarah reckons she's been a Debbie Downer.
I did not say that.
I didn't say it either. You said then.
Other people said that I need to snap out of being a Debbie Downer.
Yeah, but I mean, it gets to a point like.
And then I told our best friend Brooke. What did Brooke do?
What did she do?
She laughed. And I was like, bitch, please.
Bless. But yeah, so it's been fun. We had the Campbell's House showcase last week, which we recorded a couple of bonus episodes, which will just sporadically will come out during the week. One was really fun, actually.
It was, but can we just rewind a little bit? Kate's
Kate Forster.
Kate Forster. It's not a rant. Her conversation to camera about the events that happened at CW Brand Showcase was quite entertaining, and I was like, oh my God.
I still don't know who those influencers are, and I want to ask her, but I also don't want to know.
Could be Tully Humphrey.
It's not me.
Could roller.
Mate, it's not Tully Humphrey because I was walking around the showcase filming her for content.
There you go.
Definitely was not me. But they did mention the person did have a child, but it definitely wasn't Roller because she was asleep half the time. But yeah, that was so much fun. And then we had
so
our
entertaining.
Live recording. Yeah.
And I saw Olivia White jumped online and was like, hey guys, that person was not me. Just letting you know it's not me.
I wonder who it was. And our friend Lisa DeSanctis got a shout out and poor Kate called her Laura.
I know. I tagged Lisa. I was like, you babe.
And now her profile is Lisa/Laura on TikTok. Have you seen it?
Nah.
It's actually funny.
Good on her.
It's so funny. But that was so fun. And then we have, without this business that we have, Stitch Up, we have a live dinner with one of our shows next Thursday night, which will be fun.
Which will be...
It's our first event that we've done for one of the shows. So it'll be really fun.
We've got a busy second half. Well, it's well into the second half, but we've got that. We've got hosting Dave's, couple of Dave's live shows. We've got
a new show coming, revamping, which will be really exciting. It's like, that's what I mean. I feel like this year's gone so quick and I'm like, it's nearly Christmas.
You nearly have a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I nearly have a 2-year-old and it's like literally nearly Christmas. I don't know what we're doing for Christmas. Need to work that out. But it's a really fun... It's a fun time of the year. It's now spring and we love spring.
The season has changed. Yeah.
We love spring and it's time to pop on your leggings or your bike shorts and just start getting outside because
100%.
It's such a beautiful time of the year. I love when it's like transition between winter and spring. It's probably my favorite time.
The days are lighter, earlier.
The smell of like just fresh grass and
jasmine.
Like the birds twerping. Twerping? I don't think that's the word. Chirping. Chirping. That is
tweet.
That's weird. Yeah.
You're right?
Yeah, no, I just had a brain fart. But it's my favorite time of the year. Freaking love spring.
Okay.
But it doesn't feel like spring today.
No. It's sunny outside.
It is sunny. I give it that.
So...
Also, as you can tell, our mocha came out this week and it's been selling very well. People love it.
And everyone keeps asking me, what size do you wear? I wear a small. She wears a medium.
I wear a medium. I like things bigger. But, such a vibe.
You walked into the studio today and you're like, ugh. I was like, ugh.
And we're recording. But that's fine. It's such a cool jumper. And that's about it. I don't have anything else. What's on for the weekend?
Nothing.
It's Father's Day this weekend.
I've got work and Father's Day.
Love Father's Day. Can you do anything?
See my dad.
Yeah, nice.
Standard.
Yeah, I'm actually going back to the country to see my dad, but Damien has football all day Sunday, so that's fun.
Yuck. To wrap it up, live your life. Have a conversation with your older self. They'll tell you. They'll be like, you know what?
Live life a little bit.
Or
book that trip.
Book that trip.
Yeah.
Or you deserve better. Or have a bit more self-respect for yourself. Or what else could they say? They're not your friends. Like there's so many.
Just look out for yourself.
Just have. You know what? You truly have all the answers inside yourself. You just need to give yourself space.
Absolutely.
I've got a question.
Yes.
What's been making you happy lately?
I'm going to say this. My morning coffee. Again, because I had a little incident with my coffee machine. So, Damien threw out I've got a Sunbeam like just a coffee machine. And the handle that goes in, we put the coffee grind in, the handle, that thing, I put it on the top of the rubbish bin because I wanted to clear out the coffee grind beans or whatever it was from just to clean it out. And I left it on the top of the bin and Damien threw the bin in the chute. It must have fallen down. Anyway, so I was without my coffee machine for a few days and then rookie error, I went and bought a coffee machine from Kmart as a replacement for until I got the handle. yes, I could have just had instant, and yes, I could have gone and bought my coffee, but I'm always up before the coffee shop. And it was useless. It tasted like plastic. Don't recommend it. And now I've got the handle and I'm really enjoying my coffee again.
Do you know what I love about that?
Yeah.
I asked you that question and you answered it with something that wasn't really too external or something separate from you.
Oh, really?
And
what's yours?
My meditations at the moment.
Yep.
They're making me really happy. But I want to try and find this quote because it is one of my favorite things. It's from Kendall Jenner and I'm going to find it. Little Kenny said this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
In a podcast or in an interview? Like a written interview?
Podcast with Jay Shetty.
Okay.
If your happiness depends on the actions of others, you're at the mercy of things you can't control.
I don't think my happiness would ever be at the mercy of others.
Some people might be like, oh,
like Damien make my bed in the morning. Is that external?
Yeah. Well, it's not to do with you, right?
Yeah, true. Okay. What if I said roller makes me happy?
Well, it's still external.
Yeah.
If your happiness and joy lies in the hands of others,
okay, yeah, true. So
you're at the mercy of others.
I shouldn't have said like.
So if you said hypothetically, you make me really happy, Sarah.
Yeah.
What if?
I see. I know where you're going with this. Yeah, it's true. You can't rely on someone
other people
else for your happiness. To
give you feelings.
Yeah, that's true. No, coffee, meditation, they go great together.
I mean, coffee is external, but
well, yeah,
can't have it all. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
and it's my ritual.
So
my morning meditation is my coffee on the couch in peace and quiet.
And you know what? That's just a little question you can ask yourself about what's been making you happy lately. Mine's my meditation. Yours is your morning coffee. And I think it's because we really, what's the word?
Enjoy our own time, like our own mind.
It's a sacred time for us.
Yes, that's such a good way to put it. So absolutely. And okay, one more thing, because I know you brought this up in a couple of episodes ago and every week I have thought about it. Remember when you said, Lex sent you in the message, do one thing. What was that question? She said, do one thing a week that like you're dreading. What was the actual words?
Putting off, I think.
Yes, putting off. Do you have something that you don't have to verbally say it, but is there something that you're putting off that you should probably do today?
Are you insinuating something?
Oh, I'm just reminding you.
Oh, okay. Yes.
But I think that's a really good question to ask yourself. Is there something that you've been putting off? And from experience, I had something like that last week and I cannot tell you how much better I feel and relieved and happier that I have done it. And I advise, like, if you have that one thing, do it this week. Every week.
I held space for you to do that.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
But
I know.
Definitely is a task that we should all be doing each week, even if it's as little as what's a task I've been putting off?
It's even
putting up shelves in Roller's room.
It's even with work, say accounts, something you procrastinate.
Yes.
You just got to do it.
Yeah.
Do the hard things first, as Solomon would say. Another question that's under Lex saying that, and it ties in with this episode because we said about newness and time slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
What's something new you can do during the week?
New. Oh, wow. That's a good question.
I don't know. I have to think about that one.
Yeah, I have to think about that too. Maybe it's like try a new
coffee shop.
Yeah, a new coffee shop or like
you always tell me
to rotate.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because if you do the same, like for example, this morning I went to a boxing class that's around the corner from Clement, a coffee shop that we frequent all the time. And prior to having my daughter Roller, I would go there every single morning, probably around the same time. I drove past there today and it was the same people sitting out the front and getting their coffee to what it was a year and a half ago when I was going. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, I don't know. It just hit me different. I was like, that's so weird.
It's like when you go overseas and you come back and you're like, oh, nothing's changed.
Yeah, but I was like, whoa, that is so weird. Like, I used to be them. Like, at what point of your life do you evolve and change your habits? Because it made me a little bit sad. You know, that might be their favorite part of the day, though. They might love
community and connection.
Exactly. So it's like, I get it in that way, but also the other half of me is like, at what point of your life you're like, you know what, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Like,
You always tell me, mix it up because you never know who
you
you're
might
going
meet the love of your life. You might
to bang.
meet someone that is going to give you value in your life or business or whatever. You just never know.
Yeah.
Just spark up a new conversation with your barista.
Namaste.
Namaste. Also, I had a really bad experience at a cafe this week.
What? No, that's for another.
Yeah, I'll do it another episode, but I blacklisted them. And you like this place too, because I did too.
Let me guess. Hang on. Let me see.
It's locals for me.
Telepathy.
But not that local though. Like it's not walking distance, but it's local.
And we get coffee from there.
I don't know if I've ever had coffee with you there, but I've heard you say you go there. Yes.
Oh.
Blacklisted. Yeah, disappointing.
Oh, the roller thing.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to do an episode on that.
Yep. I was so angry. I had to sit out in the rain with my daughter while she finished her baby chino.
Do you want to just say it?
Oh, we can.
Go.
Okay. So a couple of months ago, this has happened to me twice, right? I don't know if you guys remember, if you follow me on social media, I posted that I was at a sushi place in the CBD and I had rollers pram and it was about 11 o'clock and it wasn't very busy. Like in the CBD, as you can imagine, places like that don't really start pumping until like 12. I walked in, turned the corner. There was like a booth in the corner and then the window of the sushi, right? I have to tell this story because it aligns. I walk in, get the sushi. We sit in the booth because it's because she's little, it has like a backing. So I don't want to sit her on a chair where she's going to fall off. So we sat down in the booth and I just had the pram like tucked in the corner, like facing out. Like it wasn't in front of the sushi screen. It was just to the side. So people could still see sushi and get served. Sitting there, like Roller's like getting into her sushi, like loving life and so happy. I'm sitting there like watching her. A young girl comes up to me and says, "Excuse me, you have to move." And I said, "Pardon?" And she's like, "You have to move. You're in the way." And I'm like, "There's no one in here, firstly." And I'm like, "I'm going to be 5 minutes. My 1-year-old is eating her sushi and I'm not in anyone's way." And she's like, "You have to move. The pram is over the counter." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And I was like so shocked. I'm like, "I'm not moving. Like you expect me to move a 1-year-old who is halfway through food. You know what she's like. Like she's at that age where she'll lose it." I'm like, "Can't just move her." I'm a paying customer as well. Anyway, she just like was standing there like this. And I was like, "Okay, I'm just going to move." So I get my daughter, pick her up. She starts crying, move her outside. It's dripping rain. We're sitting outside in the rain so she can finish her sushi, right? I was fucking fuming. I'm like, that place is blacklisted. I told every single person. I told you. I told Damien. I told my sister, never go there. Because we have been there before. That happened. Hadn't happened to me for a while. This week, I go to a cafe in South Melbourne. I go there a little bit with Roller because it's like spacious. It's easy. I can find a park. Go in, line up, get a baby chino. I get a coffee. Roller gets a baby chino in a takeaway cup. And I'm like, I don't want to put her back in the car when she's got a takeaway cup because it's just going to go everywhere and I don't want my car to stink of milk. So there's probably about 3 or 4 spare tables, like 2 tables. I sit on a 2 table. I'm sitting here. Roller's opposite me. She's drinking her smoothie, like loving life, like not smoothie, her baby chino, loving her life, like sipping away. This waitress comes over to me and she's like, "Can you please move?" She didn't say please. She's like, "You need to move." And I'm like, "Pardon?" I'm thinking in my head again. One, I would never ask an elderly person or an elderly couple to move from a table. And second, I would never, ever ask someone with a child or kids to move. I just feel like they're the true, and I've spoken to people that work in hospitality and they agree with me. They're like, I would never move someone with a child or an elderly person. And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you." She's like, "There's a table outside of 4. It's raining. They want to come inside and we want to join these 2 tables." And I'm like, there's like a table here, a table there, and there was like a table there and a table over there. So that was the only table that she could actually join as a 4 because it was raining outside. They wanted to come in. And I'm like, okay, but like she's nearly finished. Like I just sat down. She's like, "You have to move. The table of 4 has to come in." And I'm like, oh, like, okay.
Did you say, "Where am I supposed to go?"
Well, I just was like shocked and I wanted to be angry and snap back at her, but that's not in my nature. Like I hate conflict, but I was a little bit rude to her. I was like, okay. The girl on the tables next to me is like staring. She's like,
did you say where am I
shaking.
supposed to go?
I'm like, it just happened so quick and I have to move roller anyway. So I was like, okay. So then I'm like, we're going anyway. Like I kind of was like, we're going anyway. We weren't. And then so I go outside and then we're sitting at the front of the cafe on the fucking like gutter thing, sitting there. And then the table of 4 are like, get up and like move inside. I was like fucking fuming. I'm like, I would never ask. Okay, so this is my argument. If you're sitting outside and it's raining, right? If there's no tables inside, you would just wait, right? Like you chose to sit outside knowing it's Melbourne and it could rain. Like, don't you just wait? Like, I was just dumbfounded. I was like, this is so fucking rude. And it's funny, both times have been young waitresses.
Okay, well, they're blacklisted.
Yeah. Anyway, in the comments, let me know if you think I'm wrong or they're wrong or if I'm being a fucking Karen. But I was just like, I don't know. If you're paying customer.
You were shook.
And I bought 2 coffees.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should have the right to sit inside
and have a coffee.
Like, you chose to sit outside, so if it rains, I'm sorry, you just have to wait. Anyway, that's my rant. Being a Karen.
Don't be a Karen.
Some people said I wasn't being a
Karen. Well, you're being a Karen, I'm being a Debbie.
Yeah, okay.
So we're a great team at the moment, you and I, babe.
Anyway, peace out, guys. Thank you.
Love you.
Bye.